Hey folks, it's time for more Magenta Dreaming. Welcome back to another code. So in the last chapter, we handed over the codes to I'm just going to call him the fake dad because I really don't believe he is who he says he is. And then as we were talking to him, Dee remembered something about his own father. And we had to go and find the key to get into the Sprout room because Dee had locked himself in here. So we went and got the Sprout key from the fountain outside, and now we're just rejoining Dee, who I think has some memory about his father being killed, I think it was. Or I think that's at least where it's headed, so... This was the room, by the way, before when we came to it. He didn't want to enter here under any circumstances.
Dee!
Oh, Ashley.
Are you all right? You disappeared so suddenly, I didn't know what was going on.
The moment I heard your dad's voice, I felt like I was about to remember something. Next thing I knew, I was here. It's like I was summoned.
But why?
I remembered something. I stayed in this room with Father when I visited.
Right, so this
Really?
was his room.
Wells brought a painting in that day. And he hung it here. He said Uncle Henry painted me. It made me so happy. I couldn't stop staring at it. But then Father's mood got worse and worse, and he kept drinking too. I was so sad to see him like that, so I left. I came back a little while later, and that's when I saw it.
Thomas, why?
Father?
Father he was killed. Here, in the Silver Bird room.
Wait a minute. I thought, because Henry was Franny's father, and Thomas I thought was his father, wasn't it?
Killed? You mean your father was murdered here?
Yes. That's where Father lay as he died.
So that stain on the ground. Oh.
I saw it happen. Father was on the floor, covered in blood. I remember a man standing next to him. There was such shock on his face as he looked at me. I can picture him now. It was Uncle Henry.
What?
So Franny's father murdered Thomas.
So Henry killed Thomas? His own brother?
So why did he say Thomas? Why then? I wonder what they were arguing about.
I'm sorry, Dee. Why would he? How could he kill his own family? My mom was killed in the same way. Someone shot her. So I guess that's another thing you and I have in common. Dee?
Yeah. Ashley? Thank you for finding me. Now let's go find Jessica.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I remember Henry was able to paint, but then his wife ended up leaving him. So they had an argument, although he said, Dee said that his father was drinking a lot as well. Or was it Henry who was drinking? These are all novels written by the same author. Did Thomas read all of these? I don't think there'd be a paper crate in here, but I do want to find if there is one. This clock stopped working. Is it broken or does it need batteries? The clock... No, I was looking at the bed. The bed is neatly made. When was it last slept in? Ooh, what have we got here? So much fancy tableware. A lot of alcohol bottles, too. What stuff on the floor? Typewriter. There's a typewriter on the desk.
This looks like it's seen some use.
That was Father's. He used to carry it with him in a big case.
There's a paper stuck in there. Wonder what's written on it.
Upon my death, Thomas Edward is to inherit the entirety of my estate. Oh, is this why Henry killed him?
This looks like Lawrence's will. Seems like a pretty important document. Why was it left stuck in Thomas's typewriter like this?
Unless Thomas, there was some foul play going on with Thomas, but yeah. What was that? Oh, that was the picture.
Dee.
So this is what Dee looked like when he was alive. He's wearing a necktie, and he looks kind of nervous. Large chamber with just a single glass on it. I bet it's been sitting there forever. There are so many books in here, but they're all covered in dust. Oh my god, there is an origami in here. Wait, can we interact with the spider webs? Oh, I can't get there because of the books. 3 big wooden crates. These lids look too heavy. I don't think I can see what's inside. This is interesting. Fan after 60 years scanned. Before we do that, I just want to check. Did this update? Yeah, so parent... So Leonard was the father of both of them. And Lawrence was going to leave everything to Thomas. Okay. Anyway, let's have a look at this memory. Oops. Almost got them all. Thomas, an aspiring novelist, had several books published after leaving the island. Most of them were not received very well, but the detective novels he wrote under the pen name David Shields seemed to do fairly well. Oh, excuse me. They were published in paperback. But they were far from bestsellers. More than a few of his volumes were cancelled before they were even completed. Thomas never gained notoriety as an author. I only learned of him after coming here. However, as I read one of his novels, I became captivated by his prose. What? Hang on a minute. I'm going to look up. What does that mean? Because that's come up a couple of times, that word. Let's see. The definition of prose. Here we go. Written or spoken language in its ordinary form without material structure. A short story. Talk tediously. Okay. Compose in or convert into prose. Okay, so I guess it's the way something's written. And now I can say I've read nearly all of his works that can be found here in the mansion. Thomas passed away at age 36 after completing a long-form autobiography. I can't help but wonder what sort of adventures Detective Kyle Hyde would have gotten up to had Thomas lived longer. Kyle Hyde? Ah, that's interesting. Play on Mr. Hyde, maybe? The birdcage? Birdcage has fallen over. Oh, I cannot walk around it. Sorry.
This is...
Father.
Oh, okay, it's over here. What's on the small table? This table's made from marble. It has an intricate pattern for being so small. Alright, here we go. Oh, a key. A key, a key. I must take the key.
Huh?
What's this key doing here? What do you think what do you think it goes to, Dee? Probably the wine cellar. I think I remember seeing Wells use it. I wonder if that's where my father lives now, in the wine cellar. The glass contains red wine residue. Glasses. There are 2 upside down glasses. It's too dusty to see inside. Bottle's empty. Okay. Alright, well the wine cellar should be on this same floor as well. I think I remember seeing it outside here.
Help!
Oh.
Someone!
What's wrong?
Oh, Jessica, has she been locked in the cellar?
I thought I heard a voice.
Really? Was it my dad?
No, it was a woman's voice.
Wait a sec. Where was the voice coming from?
It came from below us.
Yeah, it's gotta be the cellar. Sorry, I was just investigating. Beautiful key. I still am curious about whatever was on the back of that. If it was, because it looked like there was another article there. Alright. It's out here.
It's definitely coming from here.
Is anyone there? Please, someone.
Is that... Now what? It won't open. There must be a key to it somewhere.
Oh, we can't get her
Jessica!
out either.
Jessica!
Wow, that was a quick chapter. Chapter 5, Secret of the Edward Family. Secret of the Edward Family.
Jessica!
Ashley,
Are you okay?
I think so. But I'm dizzy. Everything is...
Oh, she doesn't have her
Foggy.
glasses.
I'm so sorry I let you go alone. It was selfish. This is all my fault. Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. I'm so glad you're safe.
Handcuffs?
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get those off.
No good.
We can give her her glasses back at least. There we go.
Thanks. I found them outside. I was so worried about you.
Everything suddenly went dark. I must have been knocked out. When I came to, I was handcuffed to this beam.
That's horrible. Who would do something like that?
Bill. Please say it's Bill.
Bill.
Yeah, I knew it.
Bill did this?
You know about him?
Dad told me.
You met your father?
Yeah. He told me a little.
He was my assistant and is absolutely brilliant. But he betrayed me. He tried to steal the research we did on this island.
Bill tried to steal another?
You knew Bill too?
I did. He used to work with Richard. I never expected him to turn up here. I ran into him right after I left you. He said that he'd take me to Richard. I shouldn't have trusted him.
Yeah, that guy.
He knocked me out somehow once we got to the mansion.
I had no idea. But wait, Dad said he caught Bill.
Regardless, I'm so glad you finally met Richard.
No.
Yeah, I found him. I asked him about another. And about Mom.
Come on.
Told you what happened?
Yeah, we talked about it. So that's my dad, huh?
What do you mean? Where is he?
I was with him earlier, but he went off to do something else.
Do something else? He left you alone?
Yeah, he said he had to go start another. Jessica, about Dad, he definitely cares way more about his research than us.
That's not...
He said so. He told me he has to finish another. For Mom.
Richard said that. Really?
Yeah.
It's not the same guy. Jessica, you need to ask her, what did your father look like?
Did you know about another?
Not really. Your father mentioned it a few times. Something about using it to save people from painful memories.
Yeah, he told me that too. He said Bill stole the keys he needs to start it. So, we split up. I went looking for the keys while he looked for you. But he clearly didn't find you.
Ashley.
I found a newspaper article about what happened to Mom. It said Dad was a suspect. You know the dream I always have? It's about the night Mom was murdered.
Oh, Ashley.
That's why, isn't it? That's why you never talked about Mom or another.
You're right.
Why was Dad a suspect?
Listen to me. Richard found Sayoko that night. And because he was at the scene of the crime, he was a suspect.
Right.
He kept telling them he was innocent, and with no other evidence, they released him. They couldn't find another lead, so the case went unsolved. The false accusations devastated Richard.
Yeah, see? He looks nothing like the other guy.
I confronted him as soon as he was released from custody. I asked outright if he killed Sayoko. He looked me right in the eyes and answered without a hint of guilt. He said, absolutely not.
He told me that too. That he didn't kill her. But
What is it?
he didn't look me in the eyes. It's hard to trust someone who acts like that.
Oh, sweetheart.
Oh my god. You two...
Just over all this, he isn't my dad.
You need to just ask her, what did your father look like?
Can't we both just leave here? Together? I'll get those cuffs off you as soon as I can. There's gotta be something I can use around here.
Ashley, wait. Please, give Richard one more chance. He can help.
Why should I?
At the very least, he can get me out of these handcuffs.
But what about you? I can't leave you here. I just found you.
I'll be fine. Now go.
No, I don't trust...
I do. Please, Ashley. Believe in him. He's my older brother. And your father. Okay?
But I... Okay.
And once we get out of here, we'll go home. The three of us.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Ashley. You're going to get a nice, surprised when you discover that it's not really your father.
You'll be safe here, right? I'll be right back with Dad.
Yes, I'll be fine. Sayoko, protect her. Please.
I'm so glad you found Jessica.
Me too, but I don't think she could see you.
She's an adult. I'm used to it by now.
I guess.
More importantly, we can't let our guard down.
You're right. I can't believe Bill did that to Jessica. But I'll worry about it later. We need to find my dad. Where could he have gone? I think he was heading toward the courtyard.
Yes. Well, he went into the room there. I just wondered, actually, can I open up this other door over here?
Yeah.
Alright, there's got to be some new info now that we've updated. Here we go. God, there's lots. Alright, let's go with Jessica first. I finally found my dear Aunt Jessica. I'm glad she's okay, but what kind of monster is Bill locking people up in the underground rooms? She still can't move because of the stupid handcuffs, so I want to rescue her ASAP. But she said not to worry about her, that I should focus on fighting Dad. But why? He's the guy who cares more about his research than his own family. But knowing Jessica, she definitely won't move until I bring Dad, so I guess I'll have to look for him now. Dee floated off somewhere right after my dad left, leaving me all alone. I wound up in the mansion's courtyard while looking for Dee. Colourful flowers are blooming all around the fountain. Could it be that my dad, as cold as he treated me, has been taking care of these flowers? I can't even begin to imagine. I found a sprout key in the fountain and used it to get into the Silver Bird room. Dee was in there. He told me about when Thomas was killed and brought up memories of my own. I couldn't stop myself from crying. I'll never forget Dee's kindness as he stayed by my side, looking over me without a word. But the thing I was most happy about is we found Jessica. Bill had handcuffed her to the wine cellar. She was still stuck down there, even now. Hold on, Jessica. We'll come back for you. You, Bill, not Richard. Where did Dad go? I don't really even want to see him, but I need to take him with me to rescue Jessica. There's a big metal door in the courtyard across from the door he left through, so he probably went through that. Not through that. Also, there sure are a lot of flowers in the courtyard. Was Dad taking care of them? He doesn't seem like the type. Jessica told me a little more about what happened to Mom and Dad being a suspect. She says I should believe in him, but how can I do that when he won't even look at me? What should I do, Mom? Okay, Dee. Dee remembered his father being murdered. It was in the Silver Bird room, which is probably why he was too scared to go near the place. He looked so sad, staring down at the blood-stained carpet. I know how he feels so much that it hurts. The farewell letter we found in Franny's parents' room from Marie to Henry showed how sad and painful this all was for Marie. But there was also a big hint in the letter for finding the key to the Silver Bird room. You threw the sprout key in the fountain. This letter was the reason I was able to find Dee. The Silver Bird room is where Thomas died after Henry shot him. The room was sealed up and no one has been there since. Did they just not want to go in there anymore? Maybe they didn't want anyone to touch it again? I guess I'll never know. I also never know why one member of a family would kill another. It seems like the brothers got along really well, so what went wrong? When Lawrence got sick, Thomas came back to the island with Dee and was murdered in the Silver Bird room by his one and only brother Henry. I can't imagine how Thomas felt. Was it shock? Sadness? Or maybe the worst part was knowing that Dee would be all alone once he was gone. Alright. let's go into the room. We've still got 3 paper cranes that we've got to find somewhere. Didn't get a chance to actually look in the wine cellar before. Sorry, I'm going to quickly check because I don't... it got me out of the room, so I just want to see if I can go back in there. Alright. The wine cellar is... this away, right? Yeah. I want to go in here. Come on, come on. Alright, there's got to be one in here, surely. Here, paper crane. Or not? Oh, God, let me get out this thing. No, not characters. Camera, please. Wasn't anything here?
I see.
There's light coming in through the gap. Come on, are you telling me there's not an origami in here? In the wine room? Oh, wait. Oh, no, sorry, that's just a mark on my screen. I thought I saw something underneath.
Maybe.
Alright. Wasn't anything above. Sorry, folks. I know. I'm just, please just indulge me. I want to get all the memories before, because I don't know why, but I get the feeling this game is actually getting close to the end. Like, even though this is only the 7th chapter in, I feel like we haven't got much longer to go. Alright, let's go. Yes, courtyard. Go. Alright. Weren't any of the flowers here, were there? Because I don't think we ever found one out here. Just check quickly. Wasn't any up on these edges anywhere, was there? Okay. Is there any left in here? God, I keep seeing those tufts of grass and thinking that it's one. Is there anything along the back here? Nope. I think amongst piles of leaves. I don't think it would be this hard to find, but, you know, you never know with these games. Alright, after this, if there's nothing over here, then I'll go. Alright, no, doesn't look like there's anything. Sorry, alright, let's go. Enough dilly-dallying. Into the room.
No good. It's locked. Ashley, look. There's a ladder on the other side of the door.
You're right. Where do you think it leads?
All the way up to heaven? Oh god, so we gotta get up there somehow.
That's
Oh, damn it, sorry. What did he say? Alright, dining room. Art studio. That's the door to my great-grandfather's room. Okay. There's got to be a ladder along here, right? Oh, God, why can't I run through the gap? Must be around this side then, right? Where do we go? We're gonna go back through here? So we have to go this way, right? We gotta go higher. Ah, here we go. Connecting passage. That's right, she kept saying, oh no, we shouldn't go outside for now, we should stay indoors. Okay. Goodbye, bird. Is there anything out here? Oh, where does that go? Might as well unlock this just in case.
all right.
Alright, that's okay. Right. Alright, in we go. Ah, for God's sake.
How can we open it? This design.
We gotta combine
The
the
other room's
keys.
doors had one bird, but this one has two.
Yeah. 2 birds holding a silver and gold clover in their beaks. Maybe the key to this room is...
4-leafed clover. Combining items. You can now combine items. Open the Y screen and use X to combine an item you're interested in. Then combine it with another. Sure thing. I'm going to combine this one with this one.
Yes!
The 2 keys combined into one. I'm a synthesist. Yeah, there we go. The 4-leaf clover key. Alright. Use.
Yes!
Yeah, alright. It opened. Alright, let's go. Oh wow, okay, there's definitely origami in here. There's no doubt about that.
Whoa, check out the view. Where's the ladder? Shouldn't it lead to this room?
Oh god.
What's wrong, Dee?
This is my great-grandfather, Uncle Henry, and my father.
Yes.
Grandfather, do you know who I am?
I remember. My father brought me here. My great-grandfather was asleep in the bed. He was sleeping so peacefully. But as we got closer, he opened his eyes and looked at us. He smiled, but it was sad. Father took his hand and squeezed it. He was crying. That was the first time I ever saw him cry.
Oh, Dee.
We have to track down your dad.
Okay.
Where's the ladder we can take back down?
It's probably hidden somewhere. Like, there's just probably something over it now. But first, let's have a look around this room. Aha! I spot an origami! I knew it. Camera. Oops. Down, down, down. Oh, 12. Okay, I think that means that there shouldn't have been one outside with any luck. Leonard Edward, the musician. Lawrence had one child, a son named Leonard. Lawrence tried to establish him as a successor, but whether due to a difference in values or something else entirely, Leonard refused to take over the family business. Instead, he chose to leave home and pursue a career as a musician. There was no word on Leonard's whereabouts for a long time. Then one day, he sent his father a letter telling him that he had married a woman he met in a bar. Lawrence resented the fact that he had not approved of the marriage, so he refused to see his son. They lost touch again after this. Several years passed and Lawrence received another letter from Leonard. He had 2 sons by then, Henry and Thomas. Although Lawrence finally agreed to see his son, it was too late. Leonard became sick during an epidemic and passed away at age 30. A thought occurred to me as I learned of these two and how they couldn't connect with one another. In order for a child to understand the motivations of a parent who loses himself in their work, it may be necessary for the child to grow up and become a parent themselves. I wonder if my father thought about Jessica and me as he worked, the same way Ashley occupies my thoughts as I continue my work on another. Oh, it's not. Oh, actually, sorry, there was an update for people. Get out the trusty, handy-dandy switch. Alright, here we go. There wasn't any more over here, right? Yeah, it was just over here. The Silver Bird room is where Thomas died and Henry shot him. The room was sealed up and no one's been there since. Did they just not want it? Okay, yeah, so they're just updating the pictures, I think. And then Lawrence. Okay, there we go. Okay, fancy bed. Wow, this bed looks fit for a princess. How luxurious. I've only seen beds this fancy in picture books and on TV.
Wait!
This is a movie projector, right? What sort of movies could your great-grandfather even watch on this thing? Oh, here we go, flashback time.
Wow.
Home movies.
Ashley.
I just remembered something. After my great-grandfather died, my father showed me something with this. Huh?
Hey.
It was some old footage. It was shots of my father and Uncle Henry playing together as kids. The two of them together.
By the way,
It seemed like it made him sad for some
Dee.
reason. I get that. Okay. There's nothing in here.
This is...
Is this a scream? Yeah, my great-grandfather would watch this in bed. He had such a nostalgic look on his face when he did. I wonder what he watched. What did he watch? The title under the paintings reads, My Son Leonard. My son Leonard. This must be Lawrence's son. He must have kept this painting close by so that he could always feel his son's presence.
Huh.
Oh, so that'll have updated Leonard now. This sofa must be so much fine. This sofa has so much fine detail. It must have been expensive. A round device made of tin sits on the table. Oh yeah.
Wait!
What's this? Some kind of stand? That's a zoetrope. It's an old animation device. A what's it?
hey.
They were invented a long time ago, long before I was born. The pictures inside move when it spins. How does it work? Spin the outside with your hand and look through the slits on the side. I'll give it a try. Haha, very nice.
Huh.
Wow, that's pretty cool. It really looked like it was moving. Moving pictures are so much fun. I used to love this thing. I guess inventions like this led to the creation of movies. Really? Wow, I had no idea. And this game we're playing right now. How did you know all this stuff? It's great.
Hey,
Well, I always wanted to be a filmmaker when I grew up. That was my dream.
Dee.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dee. No, I didn't want to look at that. I was looking at the freaking chair. I wonder how long it's been since this fireplace was used. It's covered in cobwebs. It's got to be a pain for whoever uses it next.
Darn it.
Plate. This decorative plate is filthy. I can't even tell what the artwork is supposed to be. Painting of two boys. The title under the painting reads The Beloved Golden and Silver Birds.
Huh.
The Beloved Golden and Silver Birds. I think I saw something like that in Wells's journal. Does that mean these two boys are Henry and Thomas? Of course it does. The portrait title is displayed beneath it. The two returned from war. Oh yeah, you can see Henry's missing an arm. Alright, enough exploring. Where's the... I gotta play with this. There it is. Hold on, is this a trapdoor? The ladder we saw before must be under it. It won't budge with that desk in the way. What can I do? Oh, there's a way to move the desk, because I can see. Hang on a minute. This has got to have something in it. There's an old notebook. There's something written in the notebook. May 1948. I feel my time drawing near. I've decided to record my thoughts while I am still able to grasp a pen. Today I recall a day from 32 years ago. The day I first held Henry and Thomas in my arms. That was also the day I received a letter of reconciliation from my son, Leonard, who had left home after rejecting the life I desired for him. The two young children, Henry and Thomas, appeared while I was caught in a maelstrom of grief and regret. I had just been informed of Leonard's sudden death, yet I will never forget the innocent smiles they wore that day. I resolved then and there to raise Henry and Thomas myself. I loved them more than I had loved anyone before. I wished only for their lives to be filled with joy and fulfilling. That wish became my sole purpose. Henry and Thomas were like a pair of birds who delivered joy to my life. My wish was heard, both boys growing up healthy and with love for one another. Before long, they sought to fulfill their wishes of their own, each choosing a path that drew them from the nest. Henry wished to be an artist, Thomas a novelist. I found myself alone in this mansion, yet still wishing for nothing but their happiness. However, as the two began their journeys down their respective paths, my wish was completely and utterly crushed by upheavals of the time. The world was cast into war, and the two were sent to its bitter battlefield. To add insult to injury, this was also when the gold mine withered to nothing, no longer able to support even me alone. Powerless, I prayed for the war to end, and for the safe return of my beloved Henry and Thomas. When news of the war's end finally came, and the boys returned to me, they were different. My two birds had been hurt. It was as if their wings had been clipped. Henry had lost his right arm, so could no longer hold a paintbrush, and Thomas had lost his heart, and with it his ability to trust. I held the tired, wounded pair in my arms, and I cried. I was reminded of 32 years prior when I held them for the first time. I prayed that the scars on their bodies and hearts might heal as soon as possible. But now, I wonder if even my actions from that point on were right. I once again find myself navigating sorrow and regret, just as I did when Leonard passed. Only now there are no innocent faces to be found, no birds to ease their feelings.
This is...
So sad.
Great-grandfather.
Huh.
There's something stuck between the pages. Is this a letter? A letter? Was it sent here from someone? Upon my death, Henry Edward is to inherit the entirety of my estate. Lawrence Edward. This is Lawrence's will. He even signed it, see? My great-grandfather's will? Yeah. It says that the heir to his inheritance is Henry.
But that means...
That means the one we found in the Silver Bird room. My father must have written that himself. Yes, that's what I was kind of thinking, the way we found it. And when you think about the flashback where Henry was saying, Thomas, why? Is there anything else? Alright. Alright. It's gotta be in the drawer.
Wow.
Oh, there's something weird built onto the drawer.
This is it.
Try moving it. Oh, wait a minute. God damn it. I need to go back outside. Ah, damn it. I need to go back outside and go, what should I do? I'm sure there's some sort of mechanism to this. Yes, there is. What's in this drawer? It won't open. Okay, hang on a minute. I gotta go outside and take a photo. Yes. Wonder if I can see it from just taking the photo all the way from the top here. Oh, God damn it. I have to go all the way to... Oh, wait. Or can I just see that from up here? Wow, what a great view of the yard. It looks nice from the fountain being clean.
Hey.
Looks like there's something under the water.
Hmm?
Those look like the symbols from the star signs. Okay, yeah, we need to take a photo of this. Okay, good. We don't have to go all the way down, thank God. And I'll also take a photo. Okay, there we are. Oh, no, I didn't need another photo. I didn't need another photo. God damn it. Alright, come on, back. Alright, okay, we got the picture, so back. Alright, so yeah, now we just have Leonard's picture. Okay. For God's sake. Alright, so... Okay. Okay, rotate the inner circle. Rotate the outer circle. Oh, wait a minute. No, so where's that? That's at the... Okay, yeah, sorry. I know what to do. And then rotate the inner circle. Which needs to rotate to the... No! Frickin'...
Hey.
God damn it. God's sake. Yeah, to the cow. There we go.
All right.
How's this? Ah, there we are.
Huh.
Oh, so some sort of mechanism.
Hey.
We should be able to open the door now. Alright, and we will descend into the bottom floor on the next chapter. So thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you then. Bye!